Lawrence P. It's the Lawrence P. Show. I'm Lawrence P. Obviously, this is my show. I own this shit. Yeah, stand up. Matter of fact, why don't y'all stand up on your feet? Yeah, we've been doing this for a minute, man. I'm trying to give y'all some entertainment every Wednesday night, man. This is hard. This is harder than you think. I gotta like film it. I gotta edit it. I gotta interview the guests. I gotta approve it. I gotta upload it. And I gotta take all the criticism and all that shit. This shit is not easy. But anyway, that's Lawrence P. shit. One man show. Okay, sit down. We got a great guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. When I talk about true friends, one of my best friends, I'm talking about from like high school, from performing, from touring around the world. I mean, DJ extraordinaire, lyricist extraordinaire, family man extraordinaire, just an extraordinary person. Ladies and gentlemen, get about your chairs and give a round of applause for my and give a round of applause for my man, Roman Numeral. Yeah. He's in the building. Yeah. So, ready to get into it? So the name is Roman Numeral. What does Roman numeral mean? And give us a few other names that you had before that.
You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. At a certain point in my career, I wanted to have a name that just reflected who I was. You know what I'm saying? So being born Albert Wainwright III, you know what I'm saying, named after my father, who's named after his father. Okay. I just came up with Roman Numeral III as, you know, just a representation of just me. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Before that, we went through a whole gang of names from Merlin to Jerobi X to No Name to Senseless to Hype Skills to Mr. Skills. And you know what I'm saying, since '99 it's been Roman Numeral III. You know, we're almost 15 years strong and going.
Dope. I mean, that's the legacy of the name. Everybody got to change their name and evolve, and that's really what's about being an artist. So, question: if you was to sign to any label in a heyday, would it be Diddy, Bad Boy, or Suge Knight, Death Row?
Man, Diddy, Bad Boy. I mean, the Death Row cats. They was getting abused, you know what I'm saying?
So, in your opinion, how difficult is it to like juggle family life and rap life?
You know, I mean, that's a real difficult thing. I think it all depends on what you want out of the rap life and what you want out of the family life. You know, if you're trying to attain major success in the rap life, it's really difficult because you're not going to have that, you know what I'm saying? You have to be out there on the grind and whatnot. And then that means that you need to have a certain support system back with the family so that you know that that's still tight. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, you could be on tour and your baby could be taking their first steps. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, playing in their first basketball game. Or, you know, or graduating from high school. I mean, it's little things like that happen. And you never know how that will affect your relationship in the future with your family. You know, like your success in rap may lead to the failure of your family, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things.
Just lose, win. Okay, so you're in a club. What's more of a turnoff? You see a chick with fake hair, fake boobs, or fake ass? Yeah, they out there. You in the club. What's going on?
Well, you know, I mean, man, you know, fake boobs. We come from Cali, so that's kind of commonplace. You know, I don't really prefer that, but you kind of get used to it. And the fake hair, you know, that could be a weave. I mean, you know, if a chick pull off her wig and she bald headed, that's another story. But the fake butt too. I mean, it's like, is it implants? If it's implants and it look nice. You know, who am I to judge? I wouldn't even know unless she told me. But if they weren't, you know, the fake butt cheeks, I gotta say that's an instant turn off. I can't do, you know, no fake butt cheek. I can't grab your butt cheek and then come off of your ass. I just can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
So question, so imagine a world without hip hop. What music would you be listening to?
You know, hip hop kind of comes from other forms of music.
Okay.
So I would just have to say probably, you know, the music that was the backbone of creating hip hop, whether it's Parliament Funkadelic, Lee Dorsey, James Brown, or JB's, you know, just like that soulful music that we would cut that little breakout of and replay and rhyme over. Well, you know, what it would be either that music or what the equivalent of that music would be today.
Okay, nice.
I mean, James Brown's a rapper anyway.
I mean, James Brown is one of the greatest rappers ever, and I don't think people really realize that, but he's the dude. If you was on a road trip, heading to wherever, give me 3 albums that you banging in the car.
If we just talking about, you know, music as a fan, what I would want to listen to, 3 albums.
Give us 3.
I mean, you know, I'm so West Coast, I gotta go with, you know, Straight Outta Compton. That's one of my all-time favorites. Criminal Minded, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know, I was always a big, you know, Boogie Down Productions fan, so Criminal Minded. And that album that made me change my name back in 1990 when I was so Afrocentric. That People's Instinctive Travels in the Past of Rhythm. You know what I'm saying? That album actually had a lot of influence on me at that time as a young MC and young artist. So definitely that one, you know, when it's time to kind of chill out on the road. Maybe when I fire up, we put that one on, and then when it's time to like hit the gas pedal, we put on that NWA, that Boogie Down Productions.
Nice. So question, so with the new wave and the digital world we living in, is the internet bringing you closer to friends or actually pushing you further from friends?
You know, I'd say the internet has brought me closer to friends at the end of the day because I stopped using the internet to be close to my friends. So, you know, by using conventional means, like actually calling them or even at least just texting them, you know, and having like a personal connection with my friends, I think it's helped me in that way.
So, random question, you know we do these random questions. If you was DJ in a club and Jesus stepped into the club, what, you know, we gotta throw Jesus in there. What song are you playing for Jesus?
You know what? If Jesus walked in the club, to give him a true representation of hip hop, I would have to play Bible by the Jizza. You know what I'm saying? The basic instructions before leaving Earth. Because if y'all don't know, hip hop was about each one teach one and whatnot. So, you know, I could have took the easy road and said Jesus walks, but you know, as a DJ, I had to dig in the crate a little bit.
Okay, that's pretty interesting right there. So if you could describe your style, your rap style as a gun, what kind of gun would your rap style be?
I mean, you know, American military issue, M16, you know, that's that smooth, sleek, black, but it's still that high power, rapid fire. And you know, it gotta have that M203 grenade launcher.
I know nothing about
So you know, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So you know, you get the rapid fire, and then you know, every once in a while, you just gotta let off a bomb on somebody. You know, so you know as well as anybody that you know it's rapid fire, smooth flow. Every once in a while, I might drop a bomb.
Okay. This is a very weird question, but kind of interested to see what you think about this. What's more of a better feeling? Digging in your ear with a Q-tip for 15 seconds? Passing gas for 15 seconds? Or a beer burp for 15 seconds? Okay.
Passing gas. Definitely passing gas.
You got a Q-tip? Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta just let it out. You gotta let it out.
Okay, so question. A little bit religious right here. If everybody read the Bible today, would the world change overnight?
No.
Guess not. Guess the book wouldn't change anything. So, let's get into some love things. If you can add one extra vow to a marriage ceremony, okay, which one would it be? Till obesity does its part? Till debt do its part? Till no sex do its part?
I say, get a gays the right to marry, and let them decide.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright. If you was the last man on earth, okay, all men are wiped out. It's women everywhere. What country would you want to live amongst? Which country of women would you want to live amongst? China, Mexico, or Africa? Which?
Give of us free!
Africa.
Give of us free.
Okay. So, 3 crazy things that love will make you do.
Spend money. Waste time. And get fat.
We took that question to the streets, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a few things what people said. Look at the water. There's the water. Hey, I got a quick question. What's some crazy stuff that love might make you do? Like what? Like a crazy, like when you're in love. What's some of the craziest things that love will make you do? Nothing. I got a quick question. I'm doing a show. I just had a question like, what's some of the craziest things that love will make you do? Just when you're in love, like some of the craziest things that love will make you do.
Well, I've been in love with years.
So what was one of the craziest things that it made you do?
You want to keep that person happy. You want to give them everything.
I was asking her. I'm doing a television show. I was asking, what's some of the craziest things that love will make you do?
I don't understand. Sorry.
Local things that amor hacer. Alright, that was interesting. Interesting. So, question. If I set you up on a blind date, what would be the worst case scenario, Rob? She has 1 major pimple. She has a very awkward mole. Maybe like 2 or 3 moles. Or she just had like a mustache like me.
I gotta go with the mustache. You know what I'm saying? You see the mustache, and then you gotta check the neck. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, we in LA. You never know.
You never know. It's getting very interesting in Los Angeles. Where is the wackest place you can meet a girl? At a bus stop, at a club, or at a clinic?
At a clinic. I mean, what you gonna do? You both find out you're negative and then go have a celebration? I mean,
shit.
Or she just found out she's not pregnant, so let's go get pregnant? That's gotta be the worst place to do.
So, it's 2013. What is Roman Numeral doing 2023? 10 years from now.
10 years from now?
Yeah.
I'm doing what I do and doing it well.
Which is...
drinking tiger's blood and being a bad motherfucker.
Okay, how do you feel DJing will evolve in the future, technically?
Evolve,
because it went from obviously turntables, then it went to Serato, and now it's getting more, electrical and technical. Where do you see it going in the future?
That's hard to say, because it seems like at some point the art kind of started to devolve. But I guess as the way it is now, technologically, the only way it could really evolve is right now with the video, being able to cut video in the live mix. If we actually go back to using those antique, things called turntables and vinyl, not encoded MP3 players. I mean, where that's cool, and I love the technology, and for rocking parties, that's cool. But in order for the art form to evolve, then it's gonna take hand manipulation and just doing something completely outside the box with it, and that kind of stuff. I think that's really the only thing I can see right now. Other than that, it's just like, what do? You just spin air. There's you eliminate the whole interface altogether and program something and just spin the air. I mean, at some point DJing is just DJing, and it's 2 techniques, 1200s and a mixer and using your hands to manipulate the vinyl, and I mean that's what it is, and unless cats get back to doing that, there's really no way that DJing can evolve. The farther we get away from that, the farther
Yeah.
We're just doing something else.
It's not even called DJing. It's like EJing, like electric jockeying or some shit.
You know, and then on the real, you know, the fact that you can have a DJ app on your iPhone and now you think you're a DJ.
Wow.
It really takes away from the art and the cats that spend the time learning it and practicing it, perfecting it.
Right.
You know, and makes it seem like you're just playing records or whatnot. You know, but I guess at the end of the day, I'm talking about turntablism.
Yeah.
You know.
Big difference. Okay. So, random question. If I gave you $10,000 right now, what would you do with that to further your career?
That's easy. Go to the casino.
Crowd for the casino.
Double down. Let's hit commerce.
And that's going to further your career.
We had commerce.
Going to the casino.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, a little more with that. So, if you can start your whole life over, what would you do different? Would you have stayed in school longer? Would you have dated more women? Would you have invested money more? Would you have saved money more? Or would you have did more for your community?
That's an excellent question.
Yeah, we usually do that on the show. We have scientists that come up with
I dated plenty of women, and school only takes you so far. So I'd say invested more money.
Okay. So, give me one word that describes the Delta 9 crew. Your squad. Give me one powerful word.
Victorious.
Nice. Okay. Obviously, the fans agree with that. That'll work. So, why is it so tough to keep a group together nowadays? You know, Jackson 5 broke up, New Edition broke up, El DeBarge broke up. Like, so give me your intake on that.
You know, you have a lot of different personalities, and as an artist, you know, there's different ways you may want to express yourself that may not fit within the group. You know, you might want to branch out and do other types of things that don't exactly fit with the type of things that the group does.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like for myself, that's why I went out and, you know, me and you did a mixtape together, or, you know, I might do a couple joints here or there on my own that I'll even produce myself. And that's like my outlet to just get out stuff I may not get out within the Delta 9 MCs or within Dyslexic. So, you know, I definitely understand how that happens with artists. And on top of that, you can have personal issues, you know what I'm saying, within the group. And, you know, those kind of situations is just, it just comes down to what do you want?
If it was the 90s, which member of the Wu-Tang Clan would you have loved to do a song with back in the day?
I have to go with Ghostface Killer.
Okay, so nowadays and what's going on with hip-hop right now, what impresses you more about hip-hop and what actually frustrates you more about hip-hop? You sit back and just analyze it as a fan of the culture.
You know, what impresses me the most is that there are still kids out there that are doing the art the same way we did it, that got it handed down to them from someone. And, you know, I've had a couple cats that I've been able to hand the art form down to and continue to do that. As a fan of the culture, the thing that discourages me the most is the fact that, like, when I was young, I had older cats that was giving me hip-hop, and it wasn't about rhyming either. You know, when I say they was teaching me hip-hop, they were teaching me how to use the turntables, you know, how to use the keyboards, you know what I'm saying? That taught us how to use this equipment and put those tools in our hand. And from the creation of hip-hop, we created hip-hop. Because of technology, it's been able for everyone to kind of make their mark in hip-hop, which is, you know, kind of the negative side of it. Like, now everybody can make their mark, so the actual kids that can use the actual tools of the trade, you know, kind of get pushed out.
So what separates an old school artist from a new school artist?
I mean, I think that's just a matter of opinion. You know, if someone knows about me from Delta 9 MCs, or if they know about me from, you know, your first album, then I may be considered an old school artist. But at the time that album came out, I was a new school artist. And if someone, you know, comes to the show on June 1st and sees me for the first time, they may think I'm a new school artist. and then they may go home and do their homework, and then they'll say, I'm an old school artist. So,
Right.
you know, like I said, you know, music is really timeless, and the fact of it being new or old is a matter of what it is to each individual.
So here's an ill question. The Earth is going to be destroyed by some meteors that's coming soon. I don't know if you heard that. Okay, the government is flying all humans to the moon. Okay, will the government allow hip hop to go to the moon? Will they shut it down?
I mean, the only way they can shut it down is if they leave us all behind. Hip hop is just a part of the landscape now. So I think, you know, wherever the people go, then those same traditions and culture will go as well, unless they try to
Makes sense.
bring us to extinction, which they can't.
They really can't. So in this day and age, what's 3 different ways that they can make money right now? What's 3 different ways rap artists can make money?
Sell drugs.
Sell drugs. Okay.
Do porn.
Do porn.
Another way, as a rap artist.
This is what you got to do to make it as a rap artist, to make money.
Start your own label and find another rap artist to screw.
Wow, okay. So let the people know a few of your up-and-coming projects that you got going. Let them know some insights and some of the projects that they can support you and give you money to show
You know
them
what I'm saying? You know, Delta 9 MCs, it don't stop. We working on an EP right now with Anti the Protagonist. You know what I'm saying? What up to him? We also got a mixtape coming for the summer. You know, some more of that party Delta 9 shit. And you know, we'll see how those go. And if you're on the Facebook thing, you know, I'm not on there personally, but you can holla at the squad, Delta 9 MCs. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the website, delta9mcs.com. You can check out the YouTube. We always got fresh videos and webisodes and whatnot. And June 1st, you know what I'm saying? To set off the summer, we're going to be at the Make Music Pasadena Festival. So check that out.
My man Roman Numeral, thanks for coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, my man Roman Numeral. Yes. Great show. I'm Lawrence P. Show. This is it. I want to thank everybody for watching. We here Wednesday, every 9 p.m. Doing it. YouTube, wherever y'all watching it. Thanks for coming out. We up out of here.